morning students, this is Kiran Kumar. In CSS, I am going to explain you about syllable. So, what is syllable? The expression contains syllable is nothing but small units of sound. Small units of sound. Small units of speech sounds are called syllables. So, generally, when you pronounce a sound, it needs some vowel sounds. Vowel sounds means e, o, a. These are sounds are called I also. Also first a sound is giving, so there is also vowel sound. E, I, o, diphthongs. So these are needed compulsory for every sound. So either it is the word consisting suppose any consonants or vowels, whatever may be, vowel sound must be a part of the sound. So that is called syllable. So in syllable today we learn about syllables. Let us come to syllable means whether it is important or not. Small speech sound means it is compulsory used in our vocabulary. When we divide the word, then there may be some syllables in that. So let us see what is syllable and why do we need it. First thing is, look at here. Syllable is nothing but small speech units. They are called syllables. Here, sun, pen. You see that here, sun, pen, give, book. In this, you can't divide these words into two equal parts because there is a single syllable. Single means only one vowel sound is there. Give is there. Ga plus e plus va. Give. So, g, v. In this only e is the vowel sound. I already told that a to au sounds are called from a to au sounds are called syllables. So, give, g, e, v. Give. So, give has how many sounds? Give has two vowel sounds and one consonant. Two consonant sounds and one vowel sound. Give. So, this cannot be divided. So, if you want to divide give, you cannot divide this sound. If you divide this suppose word, you will have no meaning at all. So in the same way, book means o sound is there. Book means o sound. Bo, ok. So that's why here o sound is there. You can't divide this. This is called monosyllabic. What is it called? Is monosyllabic means one vowel sound is there. That is called monosyllabic. You can't divide it into two parts. Whereas come to here. This one announcement. Announcement. Here there are many sounds are there in this first vowel sound. Nuns, ment. These are the different sounds. In that graduation. In this also the phonological. This is also one sound. So we can divide these according to the syllable structure. And next here you see that there are a syllable is thus above a sound and below a word. It is not fully a sound and also not fully a word, but below a word, above a sound. Sound, syllable, word. So these are the structure of any word. So in the word there will be syllables. Multisyllabic words cannot be divided. So in that only one sound is there. Let us see. Second thing. When you come here, look at here, development. Actually, this is what we call development. It is not development. Development. See here, in this how many are there? Development. So 4 we can divide. In this how many syllables are there? D, one syllable. In this E sound is there, vowel sound. Will. In this second sound is there. Ep, a, ment, a. Development means E sound, A sound, dev, ep, ment, A sound. There are 4 syllables. We can divide this into 2 sentences. Temporary. We can also divide this word. Suppose temporary. In this O sound, A sound, rari, A sound. 3 are there. In the same way, what we call is development. In this development, in this this is a syllable boundary, what we call, where the syllables are divided You can divide this into development. This is called syllable boundary. Here one boundary, two boundary, three boundaries. So this is called syllables. Next, second thing is syllable structure. So what is the constituent parts of syllables? Constituent parts, first thing, a syllable is composed of consonants and also vowels. So in that vowel sound may be there, consonant sound will be there. So both will be there. Here V means a symbol for vowel sounds. C means consonant sounds. Let us see that first pen is there. Pen, in pen, what are the letters? P, pen, A, N. So P and N consonants. E is vowel sound. Pen, A sound. E is vowel. Next, it is multisyllabic. Monosyllabic means it is actually monosyllabic. It is monosyllabic. Monosyllabic means only one vowel sound. E is there. A. Pen. So second, ability. 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 A. Bill. A. T. Vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. So in this we can divide this into three. One is ability. See here, ability. So we can divide, but this way cannot divide. In this, how many vowel sounds are there? Ability. So this is what we call, there are four syllables are there. In this, see, the first word has one vowel, while the second word has four vowels. The first one has only one vowel, but the second one has four vowels. So every syllable must have a vowel compulsorily. You see that when there is no vowel, you can't make it as syllable. So compulsory one vowel must be there, then only we can produce a certain. Suppose for example, we see that here development, how many vowels are there? Development, tempo, rari, a, pa, a, ni, e, sh, meant, a, level, true sounds, pa, t, c, e sound, pet, a sound, pry, I sound, ma, a sound, re, e sound. So that like compulsory vowels must be there, then only syllable is formed. Where we divide this syllable, this is called a syllable boundary. Here we divided the syllable boundary. Syllable boundary is shown with a small hyphen, this mark. This mark is used to show the syllable boundary. Okay. And next, let us see, second thing is another one. When you see examples, pain, pain, consonant, vowel, consonant. Like this, mother, mother, consonant, vowel, consonant, and vowel. In this way, a syllable must have a vowel in it. May not have a consonant. Sometimes there may not have a consonant. Suppose for example, understand it properly, I is there. I. Okay. In this I, what is happening here? Look at here, these words. I is there. I means E-Y-E. R. E-R-R. Okay. In this both vowels are there. But without consonant, there may be a syllable, but without vowel there may be no syllable. So this is the first thing. So there cannot be a syllable without a vowel sound. There cannot be a vowel without a vowel sound. There cannot be a syllable without vowel sound. This is the very important thing. You notice that. So second thing is the number of syllables in a word depend on the number of vowels that the word has. So how many vowels are there? Those many syllables you have. Suppose exercise, exercise. You look at here. Ik, it is not X. It is exercise. I sound. Exercise. I sound. This is what we call this. Say. Ik. This is ik. In the same way, EX, always X, not X. So exam, it is what we call. Okay, so that's why exercise. Okay. So in that exercise or exam, whatever may be, we can divide it into two. But don't pronounce it as exercise. Ya is different, exercise is different. It is exercise, vowel sound, not exercise. Ya means consonant sound. Okay, let us see that. Syllable division. Here, exercise is divided into ek, and say size. So the syllable boundary is 1, 2. There are vowel sounds are E1, say 1, size another. So we divide into syllable division and small. Next, smart. Can we divide this smart? Where there is a vowel sound, there we have to make the syllable boundary and make it as a syllable and divide it. Okay, let's see. In this there are many types of syllable boundaries. Next, one syllable may have more than one consonant at the beginning or opening or the ending closing character of syllable. Such sequence more than one consonant, a row of consonant sounds at the beginning or ending of a syllable is called consonant cluster. So let us say that consonant cluster. Beginning one vowel, one consonant, ending another consonant. Dwindle, cloud, these are called consonant clusters. Suppose for example, if you want to understand morely, look at here, enthrall, enthrall. In this enthrall, two are there, and such words in a row there are many consonants, that is called consonant cluster. So first thing of this language, English language can have a maximum of 3 consonants in a row at the beginning of a syllable and a maximum of 4 consonants in a row at the ending of a syllable. Suppose straight is there. There are many consonants in this. So these are called consonant cluster. Cluster means group, mixing. So next, another is look at here, every syllable in English has a vowel sound compulsorily. This is very important. While you learn the syllable, you need to observe that compulsory vowel sound must be there. That is called syllable. Compulsory vowel must be there. If there is no vowel, suppose there is no syllable at all, we can't divide word into 2 or more. For this reason, vowel sound is called the nucleus of the syllable, because without vowel sound there is no syllable. So it is the main part, heart of the, like heart it is. So nucleus of the syllable, as it gives the structure and life to syllable. Suppose some syllables are there without vowel sound also, there are some syllables. Such syllables, consonant and M, N, L play of the vowel, thus they play the role of nucleus. Without syllables, some semi-vowels or some consonants also make them as syllables. In the same way, mutton is there, mutton. In this mutton, consonant vowel, consonant, consonant. Next, another thing is, see here, look here. Next we will go to stress. What is stress? Stress means when you pronounce some words, we use some extra breath or extra puff of air comes there while some pronouncing some letters. Suppose when we pronounce some word, the word may have consonants and vowels. Okay, na? Then the word have consonant vowels, but some consonants we put some extra stress on that, extra breath. We put some stress on the particular letter or sound. They are called stress. So here stress, generally English stress is different from Telugu stress, and stress is quite different from what we speak. Our speaking English is not, spoken English is not clear, so we don't know much about stress. But actually the native Americans and the Britishers make stress there. Suppose take the example, communication. Communication. Where you use the word communication, we are pronouncing you more. You. We enlarge that. We enlarged and spoken it somewhat enlarged. Next, communication. Here we are putting some extra stress or extra some effort on that. Communication. Again with communication. Here CA is pronounced somewhat larger, stronger, and put some stress. This is called stress. So English language has stress anywhere. That means a word can have first, middle, last, anywhere stress may be used there. So here some are stressed starting, some are stressed ending, some are stressed in middle. So here you see that stronger, louder, longer, the CA is pronounced cation. Some stronger, some louder, and longer, we pronounce this one cation. So this is called, what we call here, the stress is there. There are 2 types of stress if you observe this. First is, look at the word here, First is a commute. Here one type of stress, you commute, it is short stress. Nication, it is a long stress. Long stress, short stress. This stress is shown in English with a small hyphen mark like this, above and below. Suppose commute small, cation big, so we have to use this commute u below one small mark and k below cation is there. So cation above, there is one under big mark. So cation is the long stress, commute is a short stress. So short stress is used with small vertical bar and long stress is with long vertical bar. So here observe this one. If you observe this one, communication, if you observe this one, look it here, communication, this one where you use this k, on the k the stress is there, so on the ka sound we use large vertical bar. The u is small vertical bar because we use this very small stress. Okay, and communication is like that. For suppose for example, here it is given there, sincerity and corruption. Here you see corruption, where we use long stress, this is a corruption. Here used corruption first order. Sincerity, here we used sincerity, here stress is there. Frustration, frustrate, f on the stress it is given here. Exasperated, here we use stress. So in this way, stress is nothing but while we pronounce any word, letters or sounds in that, some are stressed, means some we put longer extra breath and louder we pronounce that letters or sounds, they are called stress sounds. In this word stress, many types of word stress, you can see that word stress is there, and when we put some extra breath, that is called stress. But here you see that stress and compounds are there. First compounds means two together, notebook, four-wheeler, northeast, downgrade, these are all compounds, two nouns or two words like that. And first we also learn particular things first, where we can use this stress. Suppose what is the importance of stress also. So there is a lot of importance stress. In Telugu we need not stress there sometimes, but in English stress is compulsory, that determines the changes the meaning of the word. Suppose first say monosyllabic, disyllabic, multisyllabic words are there. See, suppose record is there, this is what we call generally verb, and also noun record also there, verb record also there. So in the disyllabic, especially record means what is there, disyllabic or not? Yes, it is disyllabic, because in this two syllables are record. Here re and record, so one and two. So we can use this record two types. The record where we put the stress means, suppose in the record we put stress here, we put on suppose record, co, we put stress here, suppose record, and then it becomes verb. Record means recording something else. In the same way, if you put first record, first stress on or, suppose, that is called a register. Generally where records registers are there, that is register. In the same way, object, first object means where we put stress j. If you put stress on second object j, then it is a verb. Object. If you put stress on object, this is a noun. Object means a thing. Object, this is object. Object means where did we put the stress on the ja sound, so it is verb. The meaning is different. Object is different, object is different. Object is thing, object is objection or stopping else something. So in the same way, project means noun. Some work which is assigned or completed to do is called project. Here stressed. project, project. In the same way we use jaws, suppose that is a verb. Project means something putting inside or going inside. So to show projection, carefully planned enterprise, like this. The stress in English changes the meaning of the words, so that's why it is very important to learn. In English the syllable a is never stressed. Therefore in disyllabic words where the syllable one sentence, there is sentence is there, suppose a syllable is there, the a sound is never stressed. So a sound is never stressed there. Suppose for example a sound is there, conduct. Here you should not pronounce as conduct, because we should not put stress on a sound. Conduct only, what we use, conduct, da sound only. So this is called syllables. Next, in disyllabic words, stress may fall either on the first or second syllable as given in the examples. It may fall on the first or second or third and final syllable in polysyllabic words. Suppose first thing is notebook, and four-wheeler, northeast, downgrade. These compounds are there. In compounds, two nouns are there. Suppose that is called compound. So here notebook is there. So first this may fall either first syllable or middle syllable or ending syllable, like this. So some compounds take first syllable. Notebook. Here four-wheeler, and northeast. Here east, it is a northeast. So four-wheeler, notebook, downgrade. So these are all different types of syllables. So that syllables are stressed. Some stressed syllables they are called, some syllables are not stressed. The stressed syllable is always shown at the vertical bar. Vertical bar means this one. Long stress, large stress is shown on upper vertical bar, short stress is shown on lower vertical bar of the syllable.